Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, welcome back to our video. We are from third group and in this occasion, we will do presentation about total physical response or TPR. I am Wulandari Sriwahyuni as moderator and my friends are Maulidina Azahra, Novi Nadia Hasna and Putri Dwinrujana will explain about total physical response. The first material will be explained by Maulidina Azahra.
Hello everyone, how are you today? I wish you are well and always be healthy. Previously, let me introduce myself first. I'm Maulidina Zahra. So now on this occasion, I will explain about what is total physical response and what are the principles. So, what is total physical response? Total physical response, or TPR, is a language teaching method used by coordinating speech with the action taken. The teacher tries to teach language through physical activity or motor, which will then be imitated by students. This method is based on the experience of how humans learn their first language. Like when children learn their mother tongue, their parents and caregivers are physically involved in spreading the language. They demonstrate and teach, while the child responds by reducing what they see. Nobody requires very young children to talk at all. Children naturally listen and understand. As a result, a person acquires a mother tongue instead of learning it while learning additional languages. Therefore, the idea of this method is to create a neural connection between speech and action. So we next to the principle of total physical response. The first is develop understanding of the new language before speaking. Second, moving the body helps language retention. The third is imperatives are used to direct students. The fourth is observing and performing action are both beneficial. The fifth is fixed routines are not helpfully. The sixth, novelty is fun, so teacher must mix up comments and add new ones. The seventh, spoken language should be preferred to the written form. And the last is students will speak when they are ready.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Novi Nadia Hasna. So this is my turn to explain about the goals of teacher use TPR or total physical response. So there is three goals. The first is enjoyment of learning. Second is reduction of stress, and the third is encourage student to persist. Okay, the first is enjoyment of learning atau kesenangan belajar. Teachers who use TPR believe in the importance of having their students enjoy their experience of learning to communicate in another language. Jadi, guru yang menggunakan metode TPR ini percaya akan pentingnya membuat siswa menikmati pengalaman belajar mereka berkomunikasi dalam bahasa lain. Guru memastikan siswanya menikmati pengalaman belajar mereka dengan senang, dengan enjoy. Dengan begitu, belajar bahasa lain akan mudah dipahami oleh siswa dan tidak terpaku pada satu materi atau pengajaran. Okay, the second is reduction of stress atau mengurangi stres. TPR was developed in order to reduce the stress people feel when they are studying other language. Jadi metode TPR ini dikembangkan untuk mengurangi stres yang dirasakan siswa ketika mereka belajar bahasa lain. Karena di metode ini guru tidak menuntut siswa untuk terpaku pada pengajaran atau materi, guru lebih banyak merespon dengan gerakan fisik dan lebih banyak bahasa lisan dan daripada tulisan. Jadi tidak membuat siswa merasa tertekan atau merasa stres. Okay, next, the third is encourage student to persist atau mendorong siswa untuk bertahan. Encourage student to persist in their study beyond a beginning level of proficiency. The way to do this, the best foreign language learning upon the way children learn their native language. Jadi, mendorong siswa untuk bertahan dalam studi mereka setelah tingkat kemahiran awal, cara untuk melakukannya yaitu dengan mendasarkan pembelajaran bahasa asing pada cara siswa-siswa mempelajari bahasa ibu mereka. Contohnya seperti mempelajari bahasa asing mengenai warna. Ini warna merah, itu bahasa ibu mereka. Lalu disamakan pengajarannya ke bahasa asing, yaitu this is the red color. Jadi seperti itu. Okay, the next material is the role teacher and student in TPR. The first is teacher as nonverbal model, atau guru sebagai model nonverbal. Jadi guru di sini lebih banyak menjelaskan dan merespons siswanya dengan gerakan fisik seperti menunjukkan bentuk gunung menggunakan kedua tangan. And the second is students are imitator of teacher, atau siswa adalah peniru guru. Di sini siswa berperan untuk menirukan gurunya. Misalnya guru menirukan gerakan burung, lalu siswa pun ikut menirukannya. Atau contoh lain seperti guru menyebutkan angka 1-10 menggunakan jari dan siswa pun menirunya. And the last is letter role reversal, atau pembalikan peran selanjutnya. Di sini guru dan siswa bertukar peran sewaktu-waktu. Jadi contohnya guru memerintah siswanya untuk ke depan menirukan gaya hewan, lalu teman-teman dan guru pun menirukan gaya tersebut.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Dwi Nurjana. Here I will continue the material from Total Physical Response. Point 3. What are some characteristics of the teaching or learning process? The first phase of listen is one of modeling. The teacher is to command to a few students, then perform the action with them. Jadi guru memberikan perintah kepada beberapa siswa, kemudian melakukan tindakan bersama mereka. In the second phase, the same student demonstrate that they can understand the commands by performing them alone. Jadi contohnya tuh seperti dalam hal mengerjakan tugas. The observers also have an opportunity to demonstrate their understanding. Jadi siswa akan memberikan saran atau bertanya kepada guru. The teachers next recombines element of the commands to help students develop flexible in understanding unfamiliar utterances. Di sini guru akan menjelaskan ulang agar siswa dapat mengembangkan fleksibilitasnya. After learning to respond to some oral command, the student learn to read and write them. Ketika siswa siap untuk berbicara, mereka menjadi orang yang mengeluarkan perintah. Setelah siswa mulai berbicara, kegiatan diperluas untuk mencakup sandiwara dan permainan. Point 4. What is the nature of student-teacher interaction? What is the nature of student interaction? The teacher interaction with the whole group of students and with individual student. Jadi awalnya interaksi ditandai dengan guru berbicara dan siswa menanggapi secara nonverbal, kemudian siswa menjadi lebih verbal dan guru merespon secara nonverbal. Kemudian, student perform the action together. Student can learn by watching each other. Di sini siswa percaya pengamat harus menunjukkan pemahaman mereka tentang perintah untuk mempertahankannya. And as students begin to speak, they issue command to one another as well as to the teacher.
The next is, how does the teacher respond to student error? It is expected that students will make errors when they first begin speaking or do some action. Teachers should be tolerant of them and only correct major errors. Even these should be corrected unobtrusively. As students get more advanced, teacher can fine-tune, correct more minor errors. Jadi di dalam metode TPR ini, it's normal if a student do a mistake or trouble in their first begin. Jadi ini sangat diwajarkan sekali ketika mulai metode TPR ini banyak siswa yang keliru atau salah mengartikan apa yang dimaksud oleh guru tersebut. And then the next is, how is evaluation in TPR method? In TPR method, teacher will know immediately whether or not students understand by observing their students' action. Formal evaluation can be conducted simply by commanding individual students to perform a series of action. Jadi, di dalam metode TPR ini, guru secara langsung akan mengetahui apakah siswa tersebut mengerti atau tidaknya terhadap aba-aba yang diberikan oleh seorang guru. Misalnya, jika seorang guru memberikan aba-aba, touch your nose. It means that the student should be touch their nose. Jika ada seorang siswa yang salah menyentuh hidung, dia malah menyentuh pipi misalnya. Dia berarti tidak mengerti aba-aba yang diberikan oleh guru tersebut. Jika ada kesalahan seperti hal tersebut, guru akan secara tidak langsung memberikan correction answer to their student with repeat that action 3 times, for example. Jadi ketika siswa itu mengetahui bahwa apa aksi yang dilakukannya salah, dia akan bercermin dari teman-temannya. Oh, kok dia pegangnya hidung bukan pipi? Dan dia pasti akan secara tidak langsung akan mengerti, oh, nose itu hidung, bukan pipi. Pipi itu cheek. Seperti itu. Another example of TPR method, when the teacher gives comments and then the student as volunteer respond the teacher. For example, the comments like this: stand up, sit down, walk, stop, jump, turn around, walk, turn around, sit down. The student should be respond perfectly. So guys, that's all from us. We are say apologize if there are so many mistakes or trouble in this video. We hope that this video can be benefit for us, especially for me. See you on the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.